Welcome here today to Davis Park. Just some of the amenities here that we're excited about this new amenity here at the park. This is a place where we have adult sports, where we have youth sports, where we have festivals, where our river trail connects and runs right along here, and then it has a trail through the park as well. So we're excited about doing the ribbon cutting on this new amenity here. And without further ado, I'd like to introduce the mayor of the city of Lansing, Mayor Andy Shore.
Bring me back up after.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you all for being here. I know we're rushing to beat the rain, but I really wanted to do this here so that everyone could see the equipment. This is either our third or fourth. I know we've got one of these over by the River Trail downtown. We've got one at Stabenow Park. We've got one at McGuire. So I believe this is our fourth. I love having these fit parks everywhere, these fitness courts. It's an option for people to come and use. It's free. It's part of our park. You know, if you got kids that want to work out, that are playing sports or just want to work out. I pulled up and there was a gentleman over on one of the monkey bars that was working out, and I wanted to go over and say, hey, we have a fit park for you. These are really very well used all throughout the country. When I travel, I see these in a lot of different parks and things. So it's great that we can provide this. And after we did one at McGuire, Councilman Adam Hussein, who's probably the biggest supporter of Southwest Lansing, as it should be, he's the councilman. But he came to Brett and I and he said, I love the fit parks. How about one at Benjamin Davis Park? And Brett and I were both like, yeah, that would be awesome. So then we talked to Priority Health, and they were like, yeah, that would be awesome. So what a great day that we're able to open this, to provide this to the residents of Southwest Lansing, but really all of Lansing, because all of our parks are open to everyone. So we know this is a highly traveled road, so people can see, hey, there's a fit park. I can go there. I can work out. I can bring my kids. It's just a great opportunity for someone to get some exercise. And there's instructions. So it's not just you got to figure out what to do, but there's instructions, which for me is extremely important because I didn't know what I was doing otherwise, although I was able to do a box jump. This is just really exciting. This is a great day. I always tell everyone, my second favorite day are groundbreakings, but my favorite day are grand openings. And having this fit park here at Benjamin Davis Park for our residents on the south side and Southwest Lansing, but for our whole park, this is how we can help to make sure that everyone has equal and equitable opportunity through our park system. And so I appreciate everyone being here today. And I'm going to turn it back over to Brett, who's going to introduce the councilman.
There you go. Thank you.
Actually, we did want to recognize another great partner in this, and that is Priority Health. And as Mayor said, this is our fourth fitness lot, but we have three of them that are with National Fitness Campaign and with Priority Health. And they have been a great partner of ours. You see that here on the wall behind us, and these have been great courts for us as far as long lasting. And then she's going to talk a little bit about the use of them as well. So if we can have Megan Wicheski from Priority Health come up.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Megan Winchesky. I'm a senior sales executive with Priority Health. It's really an honor to be here with you all today to celebrate the launch of our third Priority Health Fitness Court in the Lansing area. This marks our 27th across the state of Michigan. I'll start with just truly a heartfelt thank you to Mayor Andy Shore, as well as our Manager of Leisure Services for the City of Lansing and Brett Kaczynski, and the entire Lansing community for your support and all of your presence here today. We're also deeply grateful to the National Fitness Campaign for their leadership. Since becoming a sponsor in 2020, Priority Health has proudly supported this movement to make fitness just more accessible in Michigan. Really transforming our built environment to support healthier lifestyles is only possible through these strong public-private partnerships, and most importantly, the active engagement that we see in our communities. Last year alone, we saw over 205,000 Michiganders utilizing one of these courts that you see here. We estimate that that led to burning more than 51 million calories. And right here in Lansing, we've talked about the other courts. We've seen incredible engagement. McGuire Park, you mentioned, it's been open for 3 years. Washington Park has been open for a year now. And with these fitness centers, or these fitness courts alone, we've had over 41,000 people use them, helping residents burn an estimated 10.3 million calories. So why is this important? Research shows that over 80% of our health outcomes are actually shaped by factors outside of a doctor's office. That's why initiatives like these are so important to us and our mission. I'm passionate about health and wellness. We know that physical activity improves both mental and physical well-being. And it takes community partnerships like this one to help break down barriers and create real opportunities for healthier living in the communities. By 2027, the network of fitness courts is expected to reach 1/3 of Michigan communities across the state, bringing free fitness infrastructure to approximately 3.3 million residents. So as we celebrate today, let's remember that we all share a role in supporting the health of our neighbors, and together we can truly make a lasting impact. Thank you again for embracing this important initiative. I hope you all enjoy the day and enjoy this new fitness court. Thank you.
Thanks, Megan. Well, we got to go. All right, Adam, you're up. I was going to introduce you, but here we go.
Yeah, I'll be super quick. There are people that are far more important than I that should speak before the rain comes in. I am Adam Hussein, the Southwest Lansing representative on the Lansing City Council, and probably far more important, I am a lifelong Southwest Lansing resident. And we have tried really, really intentionally, I'd say probably over maybe the past decade, to position this community in a way that is vibrant, that is livable, and really responsive to the needs of the citizenry. And so when we started seeing these kind of plunked in different parts of the city, I did go to the mayor. I went to our Parks Board. We actually have Isaac Francisco here with us today, as well as Kirsten Walters, incredible advocates on the Park Board, and then obviously our Parks Director, Brett Kaczynski, and none of them flinched. I said, look, we have an absolute need in Southwest Lansing. We have a scarcity of gyms and fitness facilities. We have a critically low number in terms of actual memberships to those types of places. And frankly, when we started advocating for this, we didn't necessarily have the recreational opportunities that I thought were conducive to healthy living in our parks. And let me tell you, these guys have been incredible partners. And they said, and hats off to Priority Health, they said, we absolutely have a willing partner, Priority Health. They didn't flinch. We can get this thing done. And so when you talk about standing in the gaps, when you talk about meeting absolute needs to ensure that the citizenry is able to ascend in space, this is critical. So I'm very, very excited about this. You couple this with the Southwest Lansing Extension. You couple this with the partnership that we have with the Lansing School District and the renovation of the track over at Lansing Tech. And we really are creating, I think, a situation where people have to run away from the opportunity to engage in recreational activity. So this is incredibly exciting. I want to thank everybody that's been involved. But I want to get off the mic because there's somebody very special. I don't know if he's next. Yes? Okay, I want to introduce one of our South Lansing residents, an entrepreneur, a fit expert, and somebody that he actually knew that this was finished before I knew it, and he went live on Facebook talking about the importance of this to South Lansing. And so without further ado, I want to introduce my good friend, Charles Burnett. Come on up.
How y'all doing? My name is Trainer Charles Burnett Jr. I'm a resident of South Lansing. I've been here since many moons. Early 1990s, my family has been here. But I started an initiative to work out outside, something that I actually gathered from New York, believe it or not. It's a big move to work out outdoor in the East Coast. Of course, we know the West Coast as well, but the movement in the East Coast was real strong when we went and visited, and it impacted me to the point to where I seen the average person there was a lot more fit than the average person in our own area. And so I found that doing the calisthenic parks had a tendency to yield higher results. So I started doing those calisthenics here in our own hometown, stayed out of the gyms for a while just to see what would happen. and the results were very good. I started bringing my clientele out here as well, and they started getting the exact same results also. And so we were working out on playground equipment. And, you know, of course, the playground equipment is dated, so we did the best we could. We would bring things outside. And I don't know if Adam was just like connected to me mentally or something, but they started this initiative. We seen one of these for the first time at I think that's the Aurelius location, the McGuire Park. We've seen that. It blew my mind. I think that was like last year, maybe even the year prior. We started doing our trainings out there, and we haven't looked back since. So we just want to thank Lansing for taking the time to care about our health. It is a big, big benefit, especially to this side of town, where the reputation isn't the best, but we are working toward making it better. So we thank you guys and appreciate you. Thank you.
All right, so we are now going to cut the ribbon. I would like to have our council members up here and our park board members. I do see that Raven Gilmore just came in here as well. Thank them for that. So we'll stretch the ribbon across the multiple fitness courts here in the connection on the river trail. One of our staff members, Ramon Brunson, has worked out at both of them and ran between them. So that is possible as well if you have those skills. All right, here we go.
All right, well, I'm Lansing Mayor Andy Shore. I am here at the brand new fitness court at Benjamin Davis Park. We love our parks. We have so many different things you can do at Lansing Parks, 111 parks within 10-minute walk of every resident, and there's just a ton to do, and now there's even more to do. Now you can come to Benjamin Davis Park on the southwest side of Lansing, and you can work out. You can get to use any of this equipment. You can make yourself better and just feel better by being able to work out. It's raining a little bit, but that's okay because you can do it in the rain too. It actually feels really good. So come on out to Southwest Lansing or to Southeast Lansing to McGuire Park or to Stabenow Park in South Central Lansing. If you're in South Lansing, you have lots of opportunity to come to a fit park, work out, and you can do it without having to pay for a gym membership. Come on out during the day.
Hi, my name is Megan Winchesky. I'm a senior sales executive with Priority Health. We're really proud to be a part of these fitness courts and bring these to our communities. It really supports our mission of whole person care, engaging the communities that we serve. We know that physical fitness has a direct impact on physical and mental well-being, so helping to break down barriers to being physically fit and ultimately people's care by having these free courts. It creates added accessibility to these communities, and I think it's so important.